What's up everyone? My name is James Lynch, and in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys my current creator setup for 2025. We're gonna go through everything that is in my office right now, all the equipment I use, and everything I put together when it comes to making content. And before I get into everything, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. It really helps out this channel a lot. I'm trying to do more review videos and tech stuff behind the scenes. So you are gonna see what I look at on a regular basis. I'm gonna take you behind the camera here, and I'll go through every little bit of equipment that is currently on my desk and in my office. So let's get into it. All right, there you can see my camera and my ring light. We'll talk about that in a second here, but we're gonna start first with the mixer I use. This is the GoXLR Mini. It's perfect for my desk, which isn't too big. It's got a mute button and a cough button and all that good stuff. Right there, you see the cable that's attached there. That is a CableCreation 15-foot, 3.5-inch male to female extension stereo audio extension cable, which has worked out great. The arm there is a Blue Compass premium tube style broadcast boom arm that connects to my Shure SM7B mic, the mic that pretty much everyone has in the podcasting and creator world. It works like a charm. Got that a number of years ago. As we move along here, you can see the cables are hooked up to these plastic wire attacher things. I don't know what they're called, but you can find those anywhere. And I really got some dust that needs to be fixed up there. And we look ahead here to my main monitor. This is an ASUS Tough Gaming VG289Q 28-inch HDR gaming monitor, which is 4K. And underneath there, you can see I have a Lacrosse Ball, which is great for any sort of muscle soreness I get. I've got my keyboard, which is made by a company called COLIKES. It's just a wired keyboard like that instead of the wireless one, so I don't have to keep charging it. As we move along here, I've got the Stream Deck, which allows me to switch scenes, and it's just like shortcut buttons here. So check this out. I'm on camera right now. I can go from full screen to split screen, full screen to split screen, just with the touch of a button. That's a very cool thing when I'm using OBS. As we move along here, I have my LG monitor. I don't know the size of this, but this is a very small monitor from like 2014. I've had it forever. It just fits my desk perfectly. I don't have, like I said, a huge desk here. You can see here, I've got my Brick app. I've done a review of this device on my channel. It blocks all the notifications on my phone. I've got some Loop earplugs in case I want to get some work done and my kids are being too loud. These are just some typical Loop earplugs you can see there for canceling noise out. I got my Miyoo Mini in case I want to game in between doing some work, which is great. I've got a video up that on this channel as well too. One recent addition I got here is this MOFT phone tripod, which is great. It actually folds up. I actually use this for traveling a lot. It's really great. It's got a kind of a neat material there. It works for MagSafe phones, and it just goes on the back of my phone, and it can be a tripod or it can just be a stand for when I need my phone. And I like this because my phone's upright, so if I do get any notifications or I get a call, I can look at it immediately, which is awesome. I've got an Islam Makahchev toy that was sent to me. Kind of looks like him a little bit. I've got some blue light glasses from True Dark. This is the company that Dave Asprey founded. You can see they look pretty good on my face there. They do the trick and blocks out a lot of blue light. They're great for if I'm working long hours and I don't want a lot of blue light in my face, which is nice. I've got the Yeti mug, one of my go-to mugs when it comes to drinking coffee or drinking some water as I'm working. Shout out to Yeti. In my opinion, the best tumbler cups in the game. Got a standing desk here. I don't use it nearly enough. I probably should, but it's just a nice feature. If I ever want to get some work and I'm not doing interviews, I can just stand up and I can move it up and down. I got this desk, I believe, from Costco. It works great. Now, as we get out of my seat here, you can see I've got a Secretlab TITAN chair from 2020. Very good on the back, does the job, and I like that it's black. It's very subtle. The earbuds I use are the Mi Audio Sport-Fi M6 noise isolating in-ear headphones. You can get them off Amazon. Very subtle. I can use them when I'm doing my interviews. You can see the wiring here, and this is where I have my Philips Hue Smart Hub. I've got a couple lights from Philips Hue, which I can control from my phone in the app. Here's a MagSafe charger that I have in case I need to charge my phone. Got that Super Mario Brothers rug from, I believe it's the first world of Super Mario Brothers 3. As we're coming along here, I've got an extra dress shirt in case I need to go on camera and want to look somewhat reasonable. The light I have at the back here, which I can adjust, is just the newer 20-inch LED ring light. My camera is a Sony a6000 with a Camlink adapter plugged into my computer. I also use a Sigma complementary lens. And I got a VI-JIM camera desk mount stand for my camera. And the computer I'm using is an NZXT Creator PC from back in 2021. can. I've also got a riser for it too. This works great when it comes to exporting content and does a great job. And I'm also noticing I need to dust that as well too. And I got a lot of posters in my office. I also have an arcade in here from Arcade 1UP that I modded. It has a Raspberry Pi in there. It's got Street Fighter and a bunch of other games. And beside that, I have my cocktail arcade table as well, which can play about 800 games on the cocktail table, which is awesome. So that's my office. That's everything I've got. And now going to join me back on camera. So there you go. That is pretty much all the equipment in my office right now. I'll kind of peel back the curtain a little bit. This is the headphone I use, just, you know, one earpiece. I know some people like using like actual headphones on their head, but I like keeping it subtle so you don't even really notice that I'm wearing headphones when it comes to doing interviews. And I have that basically clipped in the back of my chair here too. So that's another trick I like doing. Back in the day, I used to put it through my shirt and then put it up my neck if I was going to be having earbuds to do interviews, but it's just too complicated. This way I can just sit in my seat and just sort of clip it on my ear and it looks really cool. Some people have suggested AirPods, but I just don't. I'd prefer to have wired headphones just because I find the connection, you don't have to worry about the connection being off when it comes to Bluetooth. So that's another thing as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments any of the equipment I talked about here. If you guys have any questions about, you know, cost or anything else, I'd be happy to answer it. Again, this is just mainly to be informative here. And this is what's worked for me for a number of years. Most of the stuff you saw in this video are pieces of equipment I've had for a number of years. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions. My name is James Lynch. If you could hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So your support means a ton. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.